it's less self. So you're like just trying to think of your like, you try to just be less. It's not always about like me. So like you look at your bracelet and you're like, oh, you know, like, okay, I can be less. Like I'm being too much, you know?
Okay, so this is a quick sit down. I want you to tell me and everybody about less, what it is, why are you doing it, because I think the logo is so cool.
Okay. So I've seen a lot of the he is greater than I and the I am second and WWJD, and I like all of those companies. I do t-shirts, but I like design all the different stuff. I wanted to have like a brand, like something that it would just like people would see the logo and you just like know what it is.
Yeah.
More than like a bunch of different designs and you're just like, you know.
Right.
So, but I wanted it to be like more Christian based. So I thought I was trying to figure out something that like a one liner or like a one word or something to put across shirts. Well, being selfless is like a very hard, like people aren't selfless. Anything that they do is for themselves. So you have to try to be selfless. And so I was thinking like selfless, whatever. And then it was just like less. And it's like I am less.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where less came from.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And I love the two less than.
And the two less than symbols make the E.
Yeah.
We have bracelets.
Oh, wow.
Less.
Okay. So you're going to do a whole clothing line on this.
Hoodies, leggings, biker shorts, sweatpants. Like we have like full jogger suits with like the logos on them.
Right. I saw your Facebook thing.
Socks. We're gonna have socks with the E like at the top of them, you know?
Yeah. So you're going all out on this thing.
I'm just gonna make it like a brand. And then the cool thing about it is sponsoring missionaries. So being a missionary is a selfless thing. Like you don't do that for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So less sponsors missionaries.
The Less clothing brand.
Yeah, the brand.
In out is going to sponsor missionaries. I mean, how do you do that?
So each month we see like total sales. Percentage of the profits go to either a specific person, a church going on a mission group, or like International Mission Board. It'll just be like a donation.
To that.
Mm-hmm. Right now we have a certain missionary that we're going to sponsor for the next 2 years.
Cool.
I cannot say who it is because it is like a dangerous place that they will be.
Right.
But we'll be sponsoring them.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, so you're doing it, you're going to take a percentage out of not out of gross, out of net, out of profits.
Yeah. We'll do it out of profits.
Percentage of profits off of there.
Yep.
Do you have all that worked out yet? How are you going to do it?
Kind of. I want to see because, I mean, if it's not much to matter, I may do it out of the whole thing. I haven't decided what
if it's gonna
be from profits or if it's gonna be from the total thing. Like I haven't nailed it down yet. Right now, I'm hoping that we'll have enough profits to where, a percentage of that will be a good chunk to give to somebody.
Right.
But if it's not,
right,
I'll have to weigh it.
Right.
Later.
To make a difference.
Once we see what's happening.
Right.
It launches tomorrow.
Oh, the Less line, the whole thing launches tomorrow. Has it got a website?
Yes. less-self.com.
less-self.com.
Yep.
That's cool.
So the line isn't necessarily selfless. It's less self. So you're like just trying to think of your like, you try to just be less. It's not always about like me.
Yeah.
So like you look at your bracelet and you're like, oh, like, okay, I can be less. Like I'm being too much,
So this is like the opposite of extra.
Yeah. We're not trying to be extra. We're trying to be less.
How about that? I knew extra, huh?
That was a good one.
We're not trying to be extra. We're trying to be less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So what are the challenges of that? Are there any of starting this whole thing?
Brand recognition,
Yeah.
like for people to know. But it's also a tool. Like when you see less, a lot of people ask, like, what is that? And it also gives you the opportunity to share, like, why you're doing it.
Right.
So it gives you a opportunity for people to come to you and be like, what is that? So I don't really know, but getting the name out there, getting people to want it and share it is where I am now. Building the website, I've done that before. I've got all that. It's
Is it its own website or is it?
It's its own website, yeah.
So it's not Tees by Tay and all
No.
that stuff.
Now it
It's
comes
completely
from
separate.
there. It'll still be shipped with like a Tees by Taylor mailer,
Mm-hmm.
but Less Self is its own thing.
Its own
It's
complete.
its own brand,
complete
its own
setup.
complete website. Yeah, everything.
Cool. You just duplicate kind of how you did. You just did it again.
No, I actually
and
use
again and again?
Shopify. So
Oh, you're Shopifying the whole thing.
yeah, I like it.
Nice.
I like it a lot. So I opened this one on Shopify.
So you didn't even go the shopping cart route and all that stuff. The way you set up the store and all on.
No,
Tees
I
by
did
Tay.
not go because that was like GoDaddy website builder.
Yeah.
So I went the other way with this one. I think it's a lot cleaner too. You can make really clean websites with Shopify.
Yeah.
And I was going for the black and white.
Fat. Like
Yeah.
very.
Mm-hmm. Very cool looking.
Yeah. Modern.
Sporty.
Sporty. It's a fantastic logo. And the guy, speaking of how it generates conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy stop me in the shirt you gave me.
Yeah.
The day I put it on,
Yeah.
I go to McAllister's and a guy stops
Like,
me
what is it?
from somewhere. I don't even know where he's from. He's down here playing golf.
Yeah.
The RTJ. And he stops me and I bet we talked and it was uncomfortable. We talked so long.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, okay.
Yeah. He's standing there shifting weight back and forth, and I'm like, all right, my salad, it's not getting cold, but but it was really cool that I could talk about it
Yeah.
a little bit.
I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
People are like, what is that? But then you hear it and you're like, wow, yeah. I
Yeah.
need to try to be
Yeah, I can buy it.
less.
Yeah.
You know?
I can buy into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool.
Thanks.
Anything else? Like launches tomorrow?
Lunch is tomorrow. We'll have all the gear out.
Yeah.
And then a percentage of either sales, profits, whatever. We don't know yet. But it will be sponsoring.
So why would you
missionaries.
not, why do you not know that? Like, are you, what's
I mean,
the,
I want it to be a good, like to where I can send you on your trip and you don't have to pay for but I don't want to send it really just depends on how well it does, because if it,
right. So if it's doing really well,
Yeah.
then you can do it out of net
yeah, and then we can use the other
to grow and move.
expand and whatever.
Right.
But I want to be able to really help the people that we're helping.
So basically, if you know, to correct me if I'm wrong, what I'm hearing is, if it's not enough, then you're going to basically shrink the profit more to give the most you can.
So we'll lose more in that
All right. So,
in that area.
but if the profit, or if it does take off and there's a lot of sales, then you grow the brand more. So you take the money and grow the brand, and then it's a perpetuating thing.
And
where
then it's
you
still,
can have
and then
outreach.
possibly we could have more, support more people, more stuff. It just all depends on how it goes.
Right.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lock myself into something.
Yeah.
Either.
We're giving 10%, and
Yeah.
10% of net looks like nothing.
Yeah.
Then that's not good.
Yeah.
Then, hey, we'll give 100% of net up to X amount, and then we'll start going.
Yeah.
taking
Got to
money
see how
off
it
of
goes
it and all
before
that.
we make the decision of how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be like not worth it to send to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, it costs more in postage to get the money there than
Yeah. And then they're just like, okay, cool. I want less sponsorship to be like, wow, they're sending me on my trip. Not like they're buying my dinner on my way there.
you get there and they go, okay, this is from Les and it is less.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that to be
Yeah.
like that.
I want it to be big. I want
Yeah.
it to sponsor people big.
Right. It's good. Good job.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I hope you knock the lid off of it.
Me too.
And then what's the next one you're going to do? More?
We don't have I'm trying to not do a next one at the moment. Like, I was thinking today, I'm like, I have too many irons in the fire, but they're not even in
No.
the same fire. Okay? Like, I have this fire, and this fire. And there's too many in all of them. So, we're sticking with less, and we're going to grow it as big as we can for now. This is what we're focusing on.
Gotcha. And then still teased by Tay.
Still Teased by Taylor.
And still fence plates.
Still fence plates, and now we got less. So,
Gotcha.
hopefully, if I just focus on these 3 things, they could be really good. I just need to quit coming up with something else. But this is a good one. It came in my head, and I'm like, okay, we got to do that one. I have ideas that come up all the time.
Yeah.
Some of them I just say, like, let's not even worry about it right now. But less, I figured it could be really good.
Yeah. When you told me, I was like, that's good.
Yeah.
And whenever I seen the 2 less than symbols making the E,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that's pro.
We're going to be pro.
Yeah. I hope it's a God thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I hope the thing is
Yeah.
set in your
Mhm.
being for a purpose, a reason, and then
Yep.
it goes. And, you know,
We'll see.
Yeah. Good.
Just
good
stepping out.
idea. Good idea to team up with missionaries.
Yeah.
Putting the gospel around the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Very cool.
Cool.
Thanks.
Love you.
Love you. Keep pressing toward the park.